Northern Uganda is a world away from Kansas City. War, extreme poverty, and the Lord's Resistance Army take center stage. But there is a small group of people from right here in Kansas City dedicated to helping the people of Uganda build peace. And joining me today, we have Mary Smith and Abigail Hayo. And thank you so much for being here. They're actually celebrating and coordinating a group called Rebuilding Peace. Tell us a little bit about that, Mary.
Well, in this weekend, October 26th, out at Johnson County Community College, where I teach nursing, we will be a part of a conference, a day-long workshop on peace building, lessons learned from Uganda. And it's a result of a grant from the United States Summit on Peace Building. And we're going to come together to talk about, now that stabilization has occurred in the country, what's left. After 20 years of just atrocities that were committed, education didn't happen. We're going alongside them now and taking groups in with health care as really a kind of a way to help them to regain education, regain stabilization in their lives to build peace.
And Abigail, tell us a little bit about why the country of Uganda and this whole peace-building mission is important to you.
Well, Uganda came to us through a supporter of Medical Missions Foundation and some connections that he had in the northern part of Uganda, which tends to be kind of the forgotten part of the country. And through these great connections, Medical Missions Foundation takes a team of medical professionals and support staff to northern Uganda to provide surgical care, clinical care. We do art therapy, we do fire prevention with a firefighter that we take on our team, and all of this brings hope, not only the healthcare component and the education component, but brings hope to the people of northern Uganda that are still struggling with the aftermath of this horrible war.
And so how can we help? What can we do to participate in this peace building?
Yeah, I think learning about what people have gone through. I know as a healthcare provider here in Kansas City, I often meet people from different countries, refugees from many countries that have survived civil war. So learning more about what they've gone through helps us to be more sensitive and take care of them. Maybe you have a neighbor or you know somebody from a different country. So I think really this conference is for anyone living in Kansas City who'd like to learn more about the global world that we live in and certainly the effects that war can have on those countries.
And do you think, Abigail, that it is a small world and that we do need to, I mean, who talks about Uganda, but that is something we need to begin to talk about and think about other countries and how they affect
Absolutely.
us.
I mean, it's a small world. They're our neighbors. We travel to these places. We have refugees, as Mary said, coming to our country, to our community here in Kansas City from Uganda and other places. There are, if you come to the conference, you will meet other organizations that are doing great work in northern Uganda and throughout Africa in healthcare and education. And it'll be a really great learning experience, no matter what your interest is.
All right, so the website again, and also the information about this weekend.
It will appear on, I think, a link, but it's jccc.edu, international education, and then local peace buildings. So
and it's happening this weekend.
October 26th, Saturday from 9 to 4.
Wonderful. Yes. All right, thanks, ladies, so much for being here, and thank you for what you're doing.